everybody. Hello, hello, greetings. Welcome to the Daily Antidote of Song. This is your friend Kathy Bullock bringing greetings and lots of love and joy to our Facebook, all of you in Facebook who coming to join us, and all of our family here on the virtual screen. Woo! Okay. First of all, on behalf of the great Joe Rossi, I'm going to welcome you today to this wonderful event that is almost at the 500-day mark. Sponsored by the Carpe Diem, the Daily Antidote of Song has been bringing music and joy and uplift and connections for tomorrow. It'll be 500 days, y'all. 500 days! Oh my God! So, there's going to be a special celebration, and if you're interested in being a part of this special celebration, stay tuned after this session today so you can get special instructions from my girl, Jo. She's going to be telling you, okay? In the meantime, let me say welcome to all of y'all, especially one at a time. Al, welcome. I see you with your trusty guitar, always ready to roll. Welcome, Mabel, with the cutie pie that you have. Welcome, Annette, Kathy in Virginia, Jane. Welcome, Susan G. Welcome, Kate. Hey. Welcome, Dally, Becky, Carol in Connecticut, Susan, Sarah in Texas, Pete. Welcome, Lynn and Cliff, Christiana, Gary. This says Lenovo tab for these two wonderful women that I see on the screen. Welcome, Nancy and Bonnie, and Doug, Luda, and Mark from Victoria and Lafferty. Welcome, and let me click onto my next screen, see who I got here. I see Nancy and her gorgeous cow. I see Jane, welcome from Texas. Dan from Vienna. Hey, Stephen, Michelle in Silver Spring. Anjali's. I hope I said your beautiful name correctly. Lynn, hey. Fred, welcome. Bob, welcome. And I see the links to many of the rest of you who are joining us. Somebody said Lenovo is Ruth in the UK. Well, I'm just delighted to see you all. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Why? Because I woke up today. Because I'm breathing. And so many are not. Because I have the freedom to go and come and to think myself. Don't have to worry about running after the plane to get away because we might be killed. I'm just very grateful. And it comes with responsibility. But that's another whole story. We have with us today Joe Jencks. Give it up. Now, this guy is fabulous. That's all. Look up in the dictionary, open up fabulous, and there you'll see his picture there. Because he is a wonderful singer, songwriter, just a person that exudes a spirit of peace, calm, acceptance, and just has wonderful gifts. And he's going to share some songs with us today, and she's going to tell you all about it. And he's no stranger to the Daily Antidote of Song. So, join me in welcoming the great Joe.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kathy, and thanks, Joe Rossi, for all your work. And it's great to be back with you. It's been a few months. It's I sort of went on revolt from internet events for a little while. I had just one too many days of staring at screens, and so I went camping. I went out into the woods. I went on walkabout this summer. I left in mid-May and drove out to Yellowstone and met some other touring musician friends of mine that also have been living in their house way too much. And we decided that camping was a sufficiently socially distanced and safe way to spend time together. So we met up at Yellowstone and promptly got snowed on in late May. It's winter is a thing out there. It's a 3-season event. I've been in a tug of war with the Muse for quite a while. I started a lot of songs during the pandemic, but I haven't been so good at finishing them. And so I made a deal with the Muse before I left on that trip. I said, okay, whatever you send me, I will work with. I promise I will stop being on a catch and release program with songwriting. Like whatever comes to me, I'll work with it. And 2 weeks later, there I am out in Yellowstone And what comes to me as I'm watching young buffalo calves, which are really funny because they're just kind of prancing about being very unbuffalo-like. And I heard the voice of Rhode Island Red from the Looney Tunes in my head going, you know, son, that's not how buffalo acts. You got to behave differently now, son. I don't think you quite get the idea. You know, I could just hear this voice of, you know, when my favorite line ever in Looney Tunes is Rhode Island Red saying, I say, you're too short, son. The good ones are going over your head.
Ooh, I love that. Do that again, Joe. I love it.
I say, you're too short, son. The good ones are going over your head. But yeah, I could just hear the voice of the adult buffalo looking at these little buffalo calves just sort of prancing about and being incredibly gleeful and cheerful and jumping up and down like popcorn and thinking, yeah, you don't really see buffalo do that. They're too busy being stately and majestic. And so the idea for the song popped into my head. And I kind of looked up at the heavens and, you know, said back to the muse, really? I promised you I'd write anything you sent me. And this is the first thing you send me. But much to my delight, a friend who is an artist heard me sing the song after that trip. And she said, I want to illustrate that. I want to work with you to make a children's book out of that song. So you never know what happens when you say yes to creativity. It can lead to things that we did not anticipate. And so I've got a couple of songs for you today, but we're going to start with this one, Baby Buffalo. And it just goes through a bunch of different animals. I think Joe Rossi sent out some of the lyrics, and she's posting them in the sidebar chat here. But I'll just run through this, and it's so simple. You'll pick it up as we go. I'm a baby buffalo, I'm a baby buffalo, moving fast and moving slow. I'm a baby buffalo. I'm a baby terrapin, I'm a baby terrapin. Stick my head, I tuck it in. I'm a baby terrapin. I'm a baby crocodile, I'm a baby crocodile. See my teeth, I love to smile. I'm a baby crocodile. I'm a baby polar bear, I'm a baby polar bear, born with winter underwear. I'm a baby polar bear. I'm a baby manta ray, I'm a baby manta ray. See me swim and glide away. I'm a baby manta ray. I'm a baby kangaroo, I'm a baby kangaroo, jumping up and down, it's true. I'm a baby kangaroo. I'm a baby platypus, I'm a baby platypus, got no feathers, got no fuss. I'm a baby platypus. I'm a baby Kiskadee, I'm a baby Kiskadee, flying fast from tree to tree. I'm a baby Kiskadee. I'm a baby mountain goat, I'm a baby mountain goat, leap so high like I could float. I'm a baby mountain goat. I'm a baby hummingbird, I'm a baby hummingbird, wings so fast it's quite absurd. I'm a baby hummingbird. I'm a baby grizzly, I'm a baby grizzly, go just where I want to be. I'm a baby grizzly. I'm a baby buffalo, I'm a baby buffalo, moving fast and moving slow. I'm a baby buffalo. I'm a baby buffalo, I'm a baby buffalo, moving fast and moving slow. I'm a baby buffalo, moving fast and moving slow. I'm a baby buffalo, moving fast and moving slow. I'm a baby buffalo.
Yes, Joe, that's so great. It just takes us to a place of carefreeness and imagination and joy, and we can go right there, please, at any moment. It's beautiful. What is a Kiskadee?
A Kiskadee is a bird that lives more in Mexico than in the U.S., but the northern end of its range is in the southern half of a number of the southwestern U.S. states, particularly Texas, New Mexico, parts of Arizona, more arid climates. And a Kiskadee, you can look it up online. It's a really pretty bird. and
Well,
I've
thank
seen
you.
them
I love the
down
name
there.
Kiskadee, and I didn't know
Yeah.
that bird, and now I do. And I
Yeah,
think,
and yeah, it was just kind of fun. Like it became. I wrote more verses that I decided not to use. I had to whittle it down to decide on something to give to the artist who's working on this. But it's like any good Zipper song. Like you can just keep making stuff up and having fun with it. But there is a certain alliteration that was required to make certain pieces of it, flow together in a certain cadence that kept it upbeat and light and funny and while we were watching one of the big geologic features, geothermal features at Yellowstone, where the springs come up and they sort of bubble down a hillside and leave all these calcium deposits and other mineral deposits, and out of nowhere this huge grizzly bear just like walks out of the woods and walks across this giant side of a hill with all the springs on it, like, okay, I think it's time for a hot bath. Okay, this sounds good. Oh, I love the warm water on my feet. Hey, why are all those people taking pictures of me? That's very strange. This is my bath. Like, it just kind of had this interesting look to it that was hilarious. And then I was standing on the road and it walked all the way around, and then it started walking back and walking back and walking right toward me. And I got some pictures and zoomed out and took a little film and kind of zoomed back. And then I realized, okay, I'm pretty sure that this bear is well fed, but I don't want to take my chances. I started slowly backing up, but it took me a while to swing around to the last verse, but that's why it says, I'm a baby grizzly, go just where I want to be. Like, nobody out there is going to argue with the grizzly. If the grizzly says, I'm going to stand here now, everybody says, Your Honor, absolutely.
Joe, I know that is right. I know that is right. I will watch it from the video. That'll be the closest I will get.
But I have a deep affinity for bears. They're one of my totem animals, and yeah, it's very sweet to have that connection with bears. But I have to own that there is another bit of infatuation that has come into my life of late, and it's not easy to own these things in public, but I have to own when my heart has been taken. I am now the proud co-owner of a 1978 Fiat 124 Sport, a little convertible coupe. And a dear friend of mine was selling it at a quarter the price he had invested into it. And he just wanted it to have a good home, and he wanted visiting rights. So he wanted to sell it to a dear friend so he would have an excuse to come say hello once in a while. And it runs beautifully, which is amazing enough for something from 1978. It disturbs me only a little bit that something that's younger than me qualifies for antique plates. It's referred to as an antique vehicle, and that's deeply disconcerting to me. But there it is, and it has already sparked a great deal of creativity and joy. And I don't want to be tone deaf here. I really do want to acknowledge that there are immense difficulties going on in the world right now. We thought it was hard enough to deal with the pandemic, but we are dealing with, massive natural disasters and political struggles and warfare and, all kinds of things that are so big, and we don't know how to deal with it. And my choice of songs today is not to sort of paint over the top of those difficulties, but a reminder for myself and for all of us that we need to be in touch with joy and wonder, with levity from time to time. Otherwise, we have no attention whatsoever to notice the moments when we have something concrete that we can give. We can sometimes become so lost in our own sadness over what's going on around us and the moments of feeling powerless that we miss that the great joy of music and the great joy of art is that it gives us a tool in our hands to address within ourselves and in community the places where we struggle. So I'll be back, and as before, I will have some earnest and serious things to say about serious subjects. But for today, I really wanted us to remember that even within our awareness, our depth of awareness and consciousness of the struggles in the world around us, it is okay to be joyful. In fact, we are probably more capable of being of service to those around us if we know how to tap into that joy, because joy and hope are sisters, and we need to walk hand in hand with them.
Oh, say that again. Joy and hope are our sisters.
Joy and hope are sisters, and we need to walk hand in hand.
Hand in hand. And I always add to that, it's our decision. It's our choice. We can choose this joy. Thank you so much, Joe. Take us to this song about your fiat.
I'm also joining you from a remote location. I have been out on tour. I've been playing live concerts, socially distanced and masked and mostly outdoors, with a few exceptions. But it's really sweet to be back with you here. And at some point I'll join you again from my home studio, but I'm joining you from my friend Andy's house. And she has been one of my havens during the pandemic, her house. So this is my home away from home here for broadcasting and joining you. This is, well, I'll just let the song speak for itself. There's a tagline for those of you that are watching on Facebook and don't necessarily have the lyrics available to read. The last line of every stanza is the Dark Forest Green Meditation Machine. And you can jump in on that. And then there's a bridge that says, take it to the highway, take it to the road, let your cares go, lighten your load. And just jump on in, sing as you feel free to sing. Any of you who play like Chuck Berry, be sure and take a few little lead lines in there. 124 sitting under the hood, dual overhead cams, the power is good. Tan leather seats and a fold-down roof, working class Ferrari, no need to be aloof. Pull out the choke and honey, turn the key on the Dark Forest Green Meditation Machine. Woo-hoo. Got a few knocks, she's got a few dings, got a few rattles, but the engine still sings. Loves to drive when the timing is right, wind in your hair and everything is alright. A little bit of love and some gasoline in the Dark Forest Green Meditation Machine. Take it to the highway, take it to the road, let your cares go, honey, lighten your load. Chasing the sunset with the canvas down. Had a bad day, this'll turn it around. Rear wheel drive, 1800 cc's. Horn sounds like the bugle boy from Company B. Time stands still when you're feeling free, singing glory, hallelujah, and glory be. Nothing can cure a case of ennui like a Dark Forest Green Meditation Machine. Ooh, 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 ooh. Now you can take up yoga if it helps you along, Buddhist meditation with chanting and song. Tai Chi, Shiatsu, acupuncture, Qigong. If it works for you, who's to say that it's wrong? But nothing can halt regression toward the mean like the Dark Forest Green Meditation Machine. Take it to the highway, take it to the road, let your cares go, honey, lighten your load. Chasing the sunset with the canvas down. Had a bad day, this'll turn it around. Fiat looks and baby fait accompli, driving this car de corps esprit. Going together, going alone, turn the radio off and power down your phone. A magical ride, nothing here is routine, like the Dark Forest Green Meditation Machine. Cruising like a star from the silver screen in the Dark Forest Green Meditation Machine.
Yes, that is wonderful, 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 wonderful. Oh, it took us on the road, and I love to try. I love to be on the road. And that's what I'll be doing tomorrow, but I won't be on the Dark Forest Green Meditation Machine. It'll be maroon.
Nice.
Pretty maroon SUV meditation machine.
Well, so what's so amazing about this car? It was a friend of mine. I drove over to a nearby town to share my joy and take him for a ride, and we were cruising along through the cornfields in northern Illinois a few weeks ago on a county road, and he said, "You know what this is? this is a meditation machine. And I was like, can I use that? He said, yeah, go ahead.
I love it.
I was off and running. And, you know, I have to say, as a writer, there are a few things in there that when you see the words, you will understand some linguistic jokes that aren't immediately audible, but fiat looks, you know, in reference to the fiat. Decor, D-E-C-O-R, not esprit de corps, but decor, esprit. You know, there's a few little jokes there, but I have to say, as a songwriter, every once in a while something tumbles out of me that tickles my own funny bone, which is good, because we should all have a horse in the race. You know, like we should all have something in this that keeps us engaged in our creativity. But a line will tumble out like, you know, nothing can halt regression toward the mean, like a dark forest green meditation machine, or you know, Tai Chi, Shiatsu, acupuncture, Qigong. I mean, working that into the cadence and the symmetry of the poetry was just, there were just little things like that where I was like, okay, I think this song was meant to be, because I'm not sure I'm that clever. Like, it just kind of came through me.
That's a Joe thing. That was just so exquisite how you wove it all into.
You know. Like, it's like Chuck Berry went to Kripalu, you know.
Dark forest green meditation machine.
Yeah.
Green meditation machine. Woo! I'm going to be singing that all day.
I'm going to tell you right now that I'm going to record this and Kathy's going to play piano on it. Because that there, you got the gig.
Oh, that is so sweet and so wonderful. Oh, my God. And it lifts me up, lifts us up. Thank you so much. There are all kinds of thank yous that are in the chat to you, Joe, for what you bring and who you are, as usual. And I echo all of that. So along with our gracious family, our Zoom family here, we just want to thank you for the Dark Forest Green Meditation Machine. Oh, you know, it makes you want to just like, yeah, buddy.
Yeah, and thanks to everybody joining us on Facebook. Thanks to everybody here in the room. Nice to see so many familiar faces from throughout the U.S. and Canada, and some of you joining us from the U.K. And other points. What a pleasure to be back with the Daily Antidote of Song, coming up on 500 days tomorrow. So if you do want to be a part of that, stick around after this broadcast is over. Those of you who are in the Zoom room, stick around for some special information about how that's going to work tomorrow. And again, a big shout out to Joe Rossi at Carpe Diem Arts, retroactively in the first whole year of this, Washington Rebels for their hand in all of this.
I still can't believe it, Joe. I was just saying to Joe Rossi, 500. Do y'all get that? The same every day at noon? I'm tired after a week. We talking 500 days.
Yeah, it's Joe Rossi is superhuman in all of this and has done a great job organizing this. Kathy, thank you for all of your organizing work and hosting. And I'll be back both singing and potentially hosting this fall. So please stay tuned for that. And take it to the highway, take it to the road, let your cares go, honey, lighten your load. Chasing the sunset with the canvas down. Had a bad day, this'll turn it around. You can take up yoga if it helps you along. Buddhist meditation with chanting and song. Tai Chi, Shiatsu, acupuncture, Qigong. If it works for you, who's to say that it's wrong? Nothing can halt progression toward the mean, like the dark forest green meditation machine. Take it to the highway, take it to the road, let your cares go, honey, lighten your load. Chasing the sunset with the canvas down. Had a bad day, this'll turn it around.
Magic Joe, that's your other name. Magic.
Find whatever it is that helps you turn it around and do that. I think it may have been Julian of Norwich that once wrote, don't go into the world seeking to be useful. Go into the world finding what brings you joy and do that, because what the world needs is for you to be joyful. That does more to contradict the difficult things, because when we're joyful, we have more attention to notice how we can be of service, genuinely be of service. So find the thing that you can do that engages your mind, engages your creativity, engages your capacity for hope, and bring that into the world, because you will make a difference when you enter the world from that place.
Thank you, Joe, for reminding us, for leading us. And all I would say from my whole tradition is let the church say amen. I mean, that's so powerful. Oh, my gosh. Thank you. Thank you for feeding us so in this way.
Thank you. Thanks to the Daily Antidote, a song, for keeping this going for 500 days tomorrow. Holy cow.
So I'm going to say a formal bye to you now, but stay tuned and don't leave us if you want to help Joe in preparing for tomorrow's celebration. Okay? I think we got everything. We said everything. Oh, Joe, you're just marvelous. Magical. All right. So I got to say, thanks, Al, for joining us. I think you were jamming on that guitar all the way through. Then Mabel, I saw the little ones jamming too, as we were talking about the dark green meditation machine. I just love it. Thank you, Edna, to Kathy, Virginia. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Kate, for being here. Thank you, Susan. Sean, thank you. Sarah from Texas, and Gary, thanks so much. Thank you, Ruth. I think it was his Lenovo Tab.
Bonnie Schuster out there in Boise, Idaho. Good to see you.
Oh, go ahead, Joe. You want to add some more?
No. I'm just.
Go ahead.
Sorry, Tourettic tick there for a minute. I couldn't.
No, that's fine. That's fine. You can jump in. You got others to say. Luda and Mark, they've been waving to us all through the entire thing and beaming. I can feel it all the way from British Columbia. And then Ann, thank you. Jane, Texas. Dan, Vienna. Fred, thanks. Carolyn, thank you. Hoda, thank you. Susan with the DC Labor Corps, and Susan at Tacoma Park, and Jamie, Victoria, and Sheila from Florida. And who we got? Pete. Hey, Pete. And then Stephen, Michelle, Silver Spring, Becky, British Columbia, Doug in Vermont. I'll be headed up your way next week. Aloysius, good to see you, Massachusetts. Bob, great Jane, and Jane from Maryland, and was Jane Freeman, and Lynn, thanks, and Christy. Oh, hey, Christy, and Angeles. Did I say it? Is Angeli? Good. I'm glad she nodded her head. And all the wonderful folks who are all also joining us. I don't see their video, but I see their pictures. Thank you for joining us, and all in Facebook family today as we celebrate the joy of life. Even in the midst of craziness, there's joy.